Lockdown Logu!
Hey guys, this is Deepti Jacob, DJ for short, biker since 2006. I'm going to be showing you a few tips on how to maintain your steeds in good condition so that they are ready to go as soon as you are, just as soon as we are out of this lockdown, only on mamathiStyle. So, the lockdown means that our vehicles are not going to be moving, and which means at the end of 21 days, if we're lucky, and if it's longer than that, then probably be longer than that, right? So, for all of that time, our vehicles are going to be standing around here. And if you've got a vehicle that is as old as my baby, which is 2006 model, then you've got to be a little more careful in terms of how you're going to maintain her, right? So, a couple of tips in terms of how you want to maintain her. One is all the cables. You keep them lubricated, right? Now, how do you keep them lubricated? You can use a WD-40 if you've got it, and if you're lucky that you bought it before the lockdown. If not, you can use coconut oil, right? You just spray all the cables as far as is possible, like all of the moving parts, stuff like that. You keep them lubricated, right? The second that you want to do is make sure that your chain is lubricated. So how do you do that? You just keep spraying and you keep turning the tire as you go along. Now, don't be worried about how you're going to get your hands dirty. You are going to get your hands dirty, but that's all right. You'll have a vehicle that can serve you soon after the lockdown, right? So you make sure that your chain is well lubricated. You turn the tire as you keep lubricated. Like you can see, my tire is already done, and that's the reason I'm not doing it. But simply, you just like kind of spray it on, or if it's coconut oil, you just like pour it on and you keep turning the tire, right? So that's in terms of the lubrication. The third thing is very obvious to most bikers, but you might not think about it because you're so stressed with a whole bunch of other things. Make sure to keep your bike on the main stand, like so. Now this baby is not easy to put on the main stand, but she is on the main stand. One of the reasons is you want to keep your back tire off the ground. That way your tire doesn't go bad too soon, right? Okay, the other thing that you want to do is make sure to start your bike every 3 to 4 days. How do you do that? I mean, all of us know how to do that. You just idle the bike, right? To make sure your fuel is turned on. Now, one very crucial thing during this time is, our batteries are going to be drained, right? So what you want to do is try not to use electric start as far as is possible. Try and make sure to kick start the bike, right? So see, I think my bike started very often. That's the reason she starts on half kick. But you start off every 3 to 4 days, like I said, and keep her running for about 10 to 15 minutes. Now, all of these are basic, and a lot of the bikers probably are aware of all of these things. But there's one thing that perhaps not too many people know, and that is to keep your carburetor empty as far as is possible. How do you do that? You start your bike, you turn off the fuel, and you let the bike run for a bit so that the carburetor gets dry. And you need to kind of do that again, maybe once a week or thereabouts, so that the fuel doesn't kind of stay in the carburetor and jam it up, right? Now that's in terms of the older age bikes, like so. Now, if you've got a more new age bike like so, it doesn't come with a main stand, so you're not going to be able to put it on the main stand. So look at the side stand. If you can see it, it's off the ground. What I've done is I've propped her up against the wall to kind of keep the load off the side stand as far as is possible. Also keeps the bike balanced, because if the bike stays balanced, then all of the oils, the fuel, all of that kind of stays, like balanced. That way, it doesn't go all over the place. Now, these bikes, you obviously can't kickstart it. It does not have a Kickstarter. So what you want to do is just start the baby like that, right? And keep her running again for 10 to 15 minutes. Again, this is to be done every 3 to 4 days. And where these bikes are concerned, there's not much that you got to do. Again, the same basics like I said earlier, which is lubricating the chain and
that's about it for these babies. Otherwise, they are good as they are. So you keep them running for like 10-15 minutes, switch her off. Now this one stays indoors, so I don't have a cover going on her. She is well protected. Now my other baby over there stays outdoors, right? Because of which I've got a cover. Yeah, and make sure to wash the cover every once in a while. Now, like you see, I have washed this cover like 4 days ago, but it's filthy again. Make sure to keep your baby covered and keep her safe and secure. The last thing, again, a lot of people, this is very obvious, but the last thing, make sure to lock your vehicle. If you've got something like this, which is a really solid lock for your tire, use it. Use it, keep her locked, and you should be good to come out of the 21-day lockdown. Thank you very much.
Lockdown.